Mark and Liza had been together for 3 years, but lately, their relationship seemed to revolve around constant misunderstandings. What used to be simple conversations now turned into small arguments, each one sparked by the tiniest of words or tones. It wasn't that they didn't love each other, but somehow their communication kept breaking down. One evening, Liza asked Mark if he could help with the dishes. Mark, exhausted from work, replied. Later, she took it as unwillingness, while for him, it simply meant he needed to rest a bit first. By the time he stood up to wash them, she was already upset, thinking he didn't care. That night ended with silence instead of laughter. The next week, Mark mentioned he wanted to spend Saturday with his friends. To him, it was just a few hours to unwind. But Liza heard it as him preferring their company over hers. She didn't say much, but her mood turned cold. Mark, confused by her sudden distance, assumed she didn't want him around, which only deepened the rift. Even in sweet moments, misunderstandings found their way. When Mark surprised her with flowers, Liza thought it was his way of apologizing for something he hadn't confessed. Instead of being touched, she became suspicious. On his end, he felt unappreciated, wondering why his efforts never seemed enough. They both wanted the same thing: love, time, and understanding, but the lack of clear words created walls between them. Misinterpretations piled up like bricks, and both were too tired to dismantle them. They didn't realize that silence and assumptions were slowly stealing away the bond they had built for years. In the end, the misunderstandings weren't about dishes, friends, or flowers. They were about unspoken expectations and wounded feelings. If only they had paused, asked, and truly listened, the walls might not have grown so high. But until one of them chose to bridge the gap with patience and honesty, their love would remain trapped in a cycle of constant misunderstandings.